Good evening, everybody, and welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Len Mooney, and for the next little bit of time, I'm going to share with you a really exciting, incredible, awesome opportunity. Now, I know you might be sitting there saying, of course he's going to say that, but it's really the truth. It's an opportunity that I discovered a little bit over a year ago, and I'll tell you about my journey very briefly, not right now, but as we move through the presentation tonight, I'll tell you a little bit about my journey, and I'm going to share with you an incredible opportunity for you to live a healthier, wealthier, happier life. It's that simple. The information I'm about to present to you is just amazing. Sit back, buckle your seatbelt, feed the dog, turn off your phone, turn off Facebook, and give me your attention for the next 30 minutes. You'll be glad you did. Trust me. So I'm going to go screen share, and I'm going to share the screen. There we go. We are sharing the screen. I am presenting to everyone. So with a little luck, you can actually see what's going on. And let me be the first to welcome you to new heights. What do I mean by that? Well, congratulations. You've taken the first step on a journey to new heights. And we're about to share a powerful message that has changed our lives and we believe can change yours too. You know, if you've never been in the right place at the right time, you're never going to be able to say that again, because I promise you tonight, you are in the right place and you are here at the right time. So let's get started. We're on a mission. Our destination is new heights, and we want to take you with us. And what's going to get us there is that green rocket. Yeah, we're on that green rocket, and it's taken off, but you still have time to jump on. But time is of essence, and I'll explain later why that's true. Question is, are you ready for new heights? You know, there really are only two types of people with respect to our message: those who are success-oriented and see the opportunity and embrace it, and they're going to see new heights, and those that don't, those that are unsuccessful, those that don't embrace the opportunity, and well, they're going to see our taillights. Which one are you going to be? Success or left in the dust? Our vision is to eliminate toxins from everyone's life, one household at a time. We encourage families to embrace new heights of health, wellness, youthful appearance, financial freedom, and quality of life. This is what we do. But first, let's examine a reality for many. The reality is we have a problem all over the world, and especially in the United States. It's called unexpected toxic overload. Now, if you're like the average home, there are hundreds of man-made toxins and chemicals entering you and your family's bloodstream 24/7, constantly and silently. You know, the question is, what is that doing to your family's health? Unexpected toxic overload begins in the womb. In a recent study, toxicity levels were measured in the umbilical cord blood of 10 babies in the womb, and hundreds of chemicals were found. Ladies and gentlemen, our children are being born sick. We'll show you that in a minute. The when that we accept this is okay as normal. And it continues. It takes just 30 seconds for cleaning chemicals to enter the bloodstream of a barefooted child. And in 8.5 minutes, they're in the liver and kidneys, and they accumulate. You may think I've walked across this floor before and I didn't drop dead, but they're accumulating. They're lurking. They're getting ready to jump out. And they enter your feet too, not just your babies, but also mommies. And what's the true cost of beauty? Do you realize that by 9 a.m. every morning, 120 industrial chemicals have absorbed in the average person's bloodstream? More if you're a woman putting on makeup. Is it worth it? What can you do about it? And what about your food? Pesticides, hormone disruptors, environmental toxins, GMOs, gluten, growth hormones, and more. You want to eat that stuff? Really? So the question is, are we overexposed? What do you think? Yes or yes? What's the long-term cumulative effect of all this constant toxic overload? And you may think the government's protecting you. Think again, it's not. The personal care industry is self-regulated. Companies legally increase profit by using cheap, toxic chemicals proven to harm the consumer. Carcinogens, neurotoxins, hormone disruptors, and more chemicals in most of your personal care products are not only linked to minor skin and eye irritation, but directly linked to cancer, allergies, liver and kidney problems, reproductive issues, Alzheimer's, degenerative conditions, and more. Two examples. In a recent study, 98% of all breast tumors biopsied contain parabens. Where are they coming from? They're coming from your underarm deodorant and other cosmetics. Did you know that Alzheimer's patients have a higher percentage of aluminum in their brains? When did your body start making aluminum? Where'd that come from? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wake-up call. Look at our children. 1 in 3 is overweight. 1 in 6 has a learning disability. 1 in 9 has asthma. 1 in 10 is ADHD. 1 in 12 is food allergies. Are they allergic to the food, or are they allergic to the toxic chemicals that are in the food? 1 in 20 is seizures. 1 in 54 U.S. males is autism. And 50% of all U.S. children have a chronic illness or are overweight. When did we accept that as okay? It's not okay. We need to protect our children. And what can you do to minimize the toxic overload? What if you simply reduce the man-made toxins in your home by half? What impact would that have on your family's health? Well, let me ask you a question. Shouldn't your home be the safest place on the planet for your children and their kitty cat? So how can we reduce the toxic overload? Your body was not designed to be a 24/7 sponge for man-made toxins and chemicals. Your body simply doesn't know what to do with this stuff. You can choose organic. You can choose organically grown food, supplements, skincare, personal care, baby care, laundry, and household cleaners. You can be the solution. The solution to superior health is within your reach. Let's help everyone live free, toxic-free, and financially free. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But let me ask you a question. How many people do you know that brush their teeth every day, take a shower, put lotion on their face or their baby? Just about everybody I know. We can help them. Let me talk to you about your toothpaste. Did you know that most toothpaste containers have a warning label that says, if you swallow this, call a poison control center? It's on the box, frequently not on the tube. Many people don't see that label because they just simply throw the box away. They never see it, but it's there. Do you know that sublingual absorption under the tongue is the second fastest absorption right after an IV? You can't put chemicals into your body any faster than putting them in your mouth. And your toothpaste has poison in it. Our Sparkle tooth polish is toxic chemical free. You know, look at these testimonials. My dentist asked, my 6-month cleaning, what was I doing? My gums and teeth were better than ever. And I told him I'm using Sparkle. My dentist said, oh, I need Sparkle for my other patients. From Alicia, works better, costs less. I met a man using a natural toothpaste. He wanted a sample of Sparkle. His words exactly, I'm switching. This is cheaper and better. And from Wendy, no receding gums. I've had severe gum issues since high school, almost no top gums, and I've lost half of my bottoms. And after only 3 weeks of Sparkle, I started to see a huge improvement. I've got 70% back on the bottom, 50% back on the top. I didn't even know it could be reversed. My gums are growing back. Plus, my girls have always had yellow teeth, and now they are white. Ladies and gentlemen, Sparkle tooth polish. I promise you this. If you try it once, you will never, ever, ever buy another tube of any other kind of tooth polish in your life. And I can speak personally about that. So you can make simple changes. Our toothpaste, shower gel, and shampoo can reduce your morning toxic chemical intake by up to 75 toxic substances. You got to start somewhere. Start small. You don't have to do it all at once. Just pick a few things to change out and begin to reduce the toxic chemical intake in your family. Hey, if you don't believe me, go check it out. Here's a website for you, www.ewg.org/skindeep, the Environmental Working Group. It's a nonprofit, not controlled by any government agency or any company, and there's tens of thousands of products in their database. For every product, you can go into their database and you can find out the hazard score of your product, green, yellow, red, good, worst. And you can become a conscious consumer and choose to begin to change out the products in your life. Take your products, check them against the EWG.org database, and prepare to be shocked. Our products are body nourishing and safe. We have personal care, spa and beauty, baby care, therapeutic certified organic essential oils, dental care, and household cleaning products. Over 100 products, 100% certified, toxic-free, organic, and wild-crafted, and they can help transform your health and your life dramatically. Let's talk about acidosis. Do you have any of the symptoms of acidosis? How many Maalox have you popped today, or Tums? Do you have headaches, sleepiness, confusion? Hopefully you don't have a coma. But muscles, seizures, weaknesses, diarrhea or intestinal issues, gastric, nausea, vomiting, arrhythmia in your heart, increased heart rate, shortness of breath, coughing, any of those symptoms at all. Look at the pictures below of unhealthy versus unhealthy. Your body is meant to be alkaline. Environment, a little picture on the right, your blood cells are round and smooth, and they move, excuse me, they move efficiently, and they carry the necessary ingredients through your bloodstream efficiently, whereas the unhealthy blood cells on the left are clumped together, they're misshapen, and they cannot transport oxygen and other vital nutrients as efficiently through your body. We have the best alkalizing line of products available. And look at Dr. Otto Warburg. One of the 20th century's leading cell biologists, was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1931 for his groundbreaking work demonstrating that the root cause of degenerative disease is too much acidity in the body. So is your body acidic? I'll tell you this. If you're eating anything that even approximately resembles a U.S. diet, your body's acidic, badly acidic. Now you ask yourself, well, why doesn't the medical profession know this? They do. They don't want you to know it because they can't patent it and they can't slap it in a pill and sell it to you. Our products, all pH balanced nutrition, vitamins and other supplements, non-GMO, vegan, alkaline, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, no heat dehydration, and no artificial ingredients. Look at our organic and wild-crafted protein shakes. You know what that there 7.365 means on the shakes? That means the ideal pH balance of your body. Wild-crafted super reds, imagine 5.5 pounds equivalent of super fruit in every tiny little scoop. Or our earth greens, 5.5 pounds equivalent in every tiny little scoop with a powerful ionic charge that allows our organic earth greens to microcluster to your cells for superior bioavailability. The natural tabs contain every known ingredient to sustain life, 22 amino acids, 27 minerals, enzymes, coenzymes, and more products coming. And here's some testimonials. Look at this beautiful baby. This baby was born with this rash, and the doctors did everything they knew how to do, and they couldn't solve it. The mother took our products into her own hand, and she started spraying our sanitizer on the baby's face 2 weeks after she started. Look at the difference. Look at this baby's sparkling eyes. He's happy. And look at the left picture on the left. Clearly an unhappy baby. And look at that, 2 weeks of our sanitizer. I tell you now, our sanitizer does everything. It's amazing. It's an amazing product. Look at this beautiful woman in the bottom left. Anti-aging products after 2 months. I don't need to say anything about those pictures. It's a remarkable difference. And the person up in the upper right corner, again, the anti-aging products after just 2 weeks. Look at the remarkable improvement. And this poor gentleman in the bottom right picture had a skin problem. Oh my God, look at that. 20 years he lived with that. The medical profession didn't know what to do to fix it. Our sanitizer body butter fixed it in 2 months. Just an amazing, amazing difference. And one more testimonial. Look at Louis Sandoval. Louis Sandoval on the left is on his deathbed. Louis has been told by his doctor that he's got morbid obesity and it's going to kill him. And he was told to lose the weight or lose his life. We met Louis in 2012. That's him on the right. Again, Louis has lost 283 pounds and regained his health and life. Lou attributes his weight loss to faith, a 6-day per week exercise program, and his Asante products, the shakes, the earth greens, and the super reds that we talked about 2 slides previously. This is an amazing transformation. Your results may vary. Let's hope you don't need to lose 283 pounds. And just one more set of quick testimonials. Look at the blemishes on this gentleman's face. Our alkaline nutrition and anti-aging product line after 2 weeks clearly have made a substantial difference clearing up the blemishes. The body wraps in the bottom using USDA essential oils, USDA organic essential oil wraps, 2 times 45 minutes each. Clear difference, a big change. And our sunless bronzer, beautiful change, and all natural. And then this lady, look at her thinning hair, and using our Be Natural tabs after 2 months, clearly you can see the difference. I don't have to explain that one. And the gentleman in the bottom right, age 56, lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks, and we have many weight loss program testimonials on our alkaline nutrition product line. They simply work. Just take them, find out for yourself, lose the weight, and become healthier and happier. And now I'm going to change courses. We've talked about the products. We have hundreds, maybe thousands of testimonials. Get back with the person who invited you tonight and ask for more testimonials. They've got them. And we can share them and share them and share them. But let's change horses. Let's talk a little bit about helping other people. Do you like to help people? Most people do. We have a desire to help people, and we have the Green Rocket vehicle that can allow them to reach new heights and capture their dream life. Now, let me ask you a question. Humor me for just a moment. Yeah, I'm a little weird, but that's all right. Humor me. Come on, do me a favor. Close your eyes, unless you're driving. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. If you're not driving, close your eyes. Give me about 10 seconds. Close your eyes, and I want you to draw a picture. What does your dream life look like? Where do you live? Where do your kids go to school? Where are your grandkids? Where do you go on vacation? What do you drive? What do you like to do in your spare time? What do you do for recreation? If you're a little older and have grandkids, can you take your grandkids to Disneyland? Or what would they like to do? And I want to ask you a question. Do you have a mechanism to capture that life? And if you don't, open your eyes, because now you do. What if you could simply share and get paid? Share products you love and that you know work with people you love and care about and get paid to do it. What a concept. Share and get paid. We're talking about non-traditional income. Many people with the traditional income in our society have a one-paycheck mindset. Is that you? Do you go to work on Monday morning and come home on Friday with a paycheck and go to the bank and plop it in? Now, what if, sort of like a real estate broker, you could go out and build a marketing team, and every time they sold something, you got paid a commission on every sale every time? Now, how does that sound to you? Sounds pretty gosh darn good to me. That's what we call accelerated income, income beyond your paycheck and beyond traditional income. Linear versus residual income. Linear income is probably what you have right now. You go to work, you get paid for 40 hours. If you work 40 hours, if you work less, you get paid less. And you get to start over every Monday morning from zero. There's no residual. But with residual income, unlike traditional income, with a residual income, you don't have to start from zero every week. You get paid you work once and get paid over and over and over again for the work you did month after month, year after year. Sort of like a recording artist or author who writes a book, and every time it sells, he gets paid. But what about you? What if you could do the work once and get paid? What if you could leverage the work of 100 people? So if you have 100 people on your team and they each work 1 hour per week, you get paid on 100 hours of productivity, whether you work 2 or 20. Sounds pretty smart to me. According to J. Paul Getty, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Pretty smart fellow, that J. Paul Getty. Maybe that's how he got to be a billionaire. So let's talk about the 4 quadrants of wealth. This is Robert Kiyosaki's 4 quadrants of wealth. You may have heard of it. You may have heard of Robert Kiyosaki. In the upper left-hand corner, we have the employee. That's probably you. It's limited. 95% of the population is there, but only 5% of the wealth is there. And you plus a job equals your income. You go to work, you get paid. You have no leverage. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Got to ask your boss for time off to go potty. You have no leverage. And you might dream of owning your own job. You might dream of being self-employed, like having a franchise or having your own brick and mortar business. But I can tell you this, and I've owned brick and mortar businesses, and I can tell you this, you don't own the job owns you. You still have no leverage. If you don't show up for work, you don't get paid. Your business doesn't function if you're not there. In fact, you even work harder and sometimes for less money if you own your own brick and mortar business. And you're still trading time for money. You still got to show up every Monday and go to work or your business doesn't run. But let's slide into the upper right quadrant. And that's where you're going to be after tonight. You're going to be a business owner. You're going to have leveraged income. Now look, only 5% of the population is there, but 95% of the wealth is there. Isn't that where you want to be? You times your people equals income. As we said before, you can leverage, for example, 100 people. 1% of 100 people equals one whole income. You own a system and people work for you. People equal dollars. You have leverage. And as you accumulate wealth in the upper right quadrant, you can slide into the lower right quadrant and put your money to work for you as an investor. And now you have passive income that's not dependent on your presence. How does that sound? Wouldn't you like to be there? Let's go. Let's get you there. So let me ask you a question. What's limiting your income? What limits do you have? What lack? What debt? What restrictions? Salary caps. Isn't it time to do something to improve your finances? Let me give you some harsh facts. First off, the typical 40-year plan is history, with the average person going through 7 career changes in a lifetime. So if you're thinking you're going to go to work on Monday morning and work for 40 years for the man and retire, think again. According to Forbes magazine, 70% of people hate their jobs. Do you like where you're going on Monday morning? I sure didn't. Once again, according to Forbes, 60% of college grads can't find a job in their field. So you got a college degree and you got 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000 worth of student loan debt, and you're slinging burgers at McDonald's because you can't find a job. According to CNN Money, 19% of all homeowners owe 25% more on their mortgage than their home is worth. They're upside down. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been there. I know what that feels like. That's pretty ugly. It's estimated that Social Security is going to run out. We all know it's going to run out. It's only a question of what year, not a question of if. And look at this bottom. I'm going to summarize this. You have a 5% chance of having money when you reach age 65. 95% of the population is either dead or broke at age 65. If 100 people start life in their 20s, marching toward age 65, 29 are dead by the time they get there. They don't get there. They're dead in what should be the best medical establishment on the planet. 63 are dependent on Social Security, family, friends, or charity. They're broke. 3 are still working. That's them, they're greeters in Walmart. 4 have adequate capital put away for retirement, and 1 is wealthy. Now, what group would you like to be in? How about the 1 is wealthy group, or at least the 4 that have adequate capital put away for retirement? You need a plan B. And yes, we're talking about network marketing. Network marketing is a $178 billion with a B dollar industry, bigger than the National Football League, video games, worldwide music, and the movie industry combined. Over 200 million people will enter network marketing over the next decade. Wouldn't you like to be one of them? Shouldn't you be one of them? And once again, in the upper right, we said the typical 40-year plan is history, with the average person going through 7 career changes in a lifetime. And 52% of all small businesses are home-based. Wouldn't you like to have a home-based business? And look, the average cost to start a network marketing business under $500. You may have heard a lot of people fail in network marketing. A lot of people don't fail, they quit. If you stay with a network marketing company for over 10 years, you have a 90% chance of being in the top 1/10 of 1% of all money earners, which makes you a millionaire if it's a big enough company. And in a network marketing company, you can build a retirement income that you cannot build any other way. Someone joins a network marketing company every 10 seconds. Shouldn't you be one of them? And we talked about that small business that you might want to start. The average cost to start a small business is $35,000. And I can tell you, if you'd like to start a McDonald's, you need between $600,000 and $1.2 million in the bank before you can even talk to them. Think about that. And industries that have created the most millionaires: real estate and network marketing. It's legitimate business, ladies and gentlemen. What is network marketing? It's simply a system for distribution of goods. In the traditional retailer, the manufacturer sells to a wholesaler who puts it in a warehouse and pays an advertiser, and then they sell to a retailer, and finally the product gets to the consumer. And 25 to 30% of every dollar the consumer spends is spent on those intermediate people that are helping move the product. But in the network marketing organization, the manufacturer works through a network of Santi partners, directly to the consumer, eliminating all those middlemen. And that 25 or 30% of the dollars that were spent on all those middlemen is being paid to you, the Asante Organics partner. Now, doesn't that make more sense to you? It does to me. It's a very viable system. It works very well. And speaking of getting paid, we're talking a minute about how we get paid, but let me talk to you about some business considerations. If you're looking at a non-traditional business, one of the things you want to ask yourself is it residual ordering? Is it a product that people consume daily, monthly, so they come back for more? Well, you tell me, what do people do with their toothpaste? Does it have universal appeal? Does everybody use it or need it? Well, most people I know need shampoo. Is it recession-proof? Network marketing is one of the most recession-proof businesses on the planet because in a poor economic time, an economic downturn, people turn to network marketing as a secondary source of income. Wouldn't it be smart to turn there before you need it and get a plan B in place? Is it promoted by the media? Well, you tell me. Do you think the media is promoting the Go Green movement? Do you think media is promoting organic? What do you think? It's all over the place. And how about timing for the company? Where is the company? Is the company at startup or pre-momentum or momentum or stabilization? Well, let's talk about Asante Organics. There are 4 phases in every company. There's a startup phase. During the startup phase, spending is more. They're spending more than they're earning. They're losing money in startup. And 90% of all companies fail in the first few years. They fail in startup. Asante Organics is well past startup. It made $50 million on its first product. It is profitable. And it is in pre-momentum, which is the best time to position and build in the company because you're ahead of the herd. You're ahead of all the people that are going to join once the company enters momentum. There's a typical flashpoint, and the company will grow very rapidly for 1.5 to 3 years, more or less, period of strong exponential growth. Most of the people join after the company enters momentum. You want to be ahead of them. You want to be in the top 3% of the company because if you're in front of them, you're in front of a way of life before it becomes a way of life. You got to have the foresight to see this. The Go Green movement is rolling across the planet, and it's only going to happen. It's only going to happen once. And foresight is where fortunes are made. And finally, companies enter stabilization. It's a global brand. It's a big company. And it's hard to build businesses in a big company. Not impossible, but hard. And do you know that direct sales has created more millionaires than Google and Microsoft combined? And speaking of getting paid, like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about it, but we can only talk a little bit in a short webinar. But we have 6 payouts, 6 commissions, paychecks. And there's a website up there in the upper right corner. You might want to write it down. It's the same place you came to tonight for the webinar. GoGreenGetPaid.com, only /6 paychecks. We pay out a 30% weekly on unlimited retail customers with no monthly minimum purchase required. They go to your website, they click buy, you get paid. You've got an online store. $50 to $100 pay on unlimited one-time Go Green discount packs, and we'll mention what that means in a couple slides. $500 one-time pay to all executives, that would be you, who reach a certain quota in the first 30 days. So you can earn a $500 bonus really quick. And then the exciting one, 10% weekly override on unlimited wholesale website customers. So as you build your network, you get a 10% weekly override on all the people that join your network. And a 100% weekly override on unlimited personally referred business centers. That's a really exciting one. And plus, there's a 1% annual profit sharing in unlimited countries for the first 50 execs to reach quota in those countries. Now, again, I gave you a website up there that you can go to for more information or contact the person, get back with the person who brought you to the webinar tonight and ask for more details. So let me ask you a question. What would an extra $1,000 a month do for your family? Do you know that in the last 15 years, an extra $400 per month would have stopped 80% of all bankruptcies that have happened? Wow, $400 a month. And that's so easy to get to in this system. And we'll help you. And you know, the green revolution is here to stay. The demand for organic foods and non-toxic household and personal care products is increasing daily. Our target market is everyone. And everyone is being educated by the media for us. The U.S. market is currently $39 billion annually. It's growing by at least 10% per year. Some think it's growing faster. Green living is here to stay, and it is projected to be the next trillion-dollar industry. Now, if you understand timing and trends, you realize why this is an exciting and lucrative business venture. So we need your help to spread the word. It's time sensitive. We can't possibly get to all the people quick enough who need our products and our non-traditional income vehicle. Our world has a major problem. We have the solution. We know you're going to want to at least start using a few products, toothpaste, shower gel, etc., to reduce the toxic overload in your household. So how does it work? You're probably sitting there going, this all sounds good. That's slick salesman on the webinar, but you know, how's it going to work for me? Look, we're here for you. We have 24/7 online training systems. We have marketing tools to help you build your residual income. We're going to take you by the hand and show you the way, because if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for us. We depend on you. We depend on the distributors. We have an entire support team of people who are vested in your success. So they're going to help you succeed. So what's your next step? Decide if you see yourself more as a customer, product user, or as a business builder and leader. And jump on board that there green rocket and decide which daily use products you'd like to replace first. And ask your CPA about writing off your daily use products, because after all, you now own an organics business. Get started achieving new heights with your own business builder packages. There are 2 business builder options, $4.99 or $1.99. You can choose either one, but there are some distinct advantages to the $4.99 package. I get back again, once again, with the person who invited you here tonight and understand the details. So it's up to you. But like I said, there are some business options or benefits to the $4.99 package. And then get ready for amazing training, amazing support, and an amazing team. And that is the end of the presentation tonight. And I want to stop the screen share, and I want to just come back on for a real quick minute here. Personal for me to you. I joined Asante a little bit over a year ago. I joined it because I had just come off of major surgery and I was really struggling to recover. I had very low energy level, and quite honestly, I felt like crap. And a friend of mine mixed up some of them, their reds and greens, and handed it to me and said, here, drink this. It'll make you feel better. And in about 2 or 3 days, I began to feel better. My energy level came back, and I never looked back. Once you're on the greens and reds, you'll never stop. I promise you that, because you'll feel so much better. And then I just gradually did what I told you to do. One at a time, I replaced my products. I will never, ever, ever, ever buy another toothpaste again in the supermarket. Never. I use Sparkle, and I love the stuff. And my teeth and gums are better than they've ever been. And now I use the essential oils, and I use the sanitizer, and the shampoo, and the dishwashing liquid, and on and on and on. I've got a whole bunch of the products here. And I love the products, and I can tell you, in all honesty, they simply do what we say they do. So try them out for yourself. Get back with the person who invited you tonight. Give them a try. you'll see for yourself, and then share them with the people you love. That's all for tonight. Thank you for coming. You have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.